there goes my ride. Sometimes I think I'm crazy. Like, kind of dropped off in the middle of nowhere. Gonna hike this Eutaw Springs passage, section 1 of the Palmetto Trail. Coming up, I think, right on this corner, starting at mile 13 and working back to mile 1 today. The camping here is kind of limited. Back down behind me there's a campground, but I don't want to put a tent up. My little tiny one-person tent with a bunch of ginormous campers. Nah, I like to camp where it's quiet. There's a farm field supposedly around here, but I'll just do this in a couple of day hikes. A lot of road hiking here today, but it's a nice day, so it should be good. I don't know. I'll just be sharing with you along the way. Oh, I'm going to do... There's a noise back there. Lunchtime chats. And today's topic is going to be rituals. What are your hiking rituals? So stick around. I'll show you the trail as we go, and we'll chat in a bit. Okay, that was quick. Like, I don't know, 30 feet down the road, and there's these spines. I guess they're fish. But this looks like a big catfish. I kind of want to turn it over, but I don't want to break it. What the heck is that? Oh my gosh. I have to say, hear the traffic. This is not the same as hiking in the mountains of the Pacific Northwest. But I am grateful today for sunny, cool weather. No humidity to speak of. And finally, a trail that's not a road. Come enjoy it with me. Just a little ironic. Maybe it's meant for that deer stand back there, or whatever you call it. That it says private property, no trespassing, and then Palmetto Trail. I think this might be one of those examples where landowners agree to share part of their land for the Palmetto Trail. And again, another thing to be grateful for. It's going to be a good day. Just finished part of a road walk again. And usually there's pretty good markings, at least when there's a turn off the trail. I didn't see any after I crossed that last road, County Line Road. But the Avenza map, who has done me well so far, tells me to go this way. So we'll see. But the private property signs and security cameras still make me second guess. But following the Avenza map. And as we speak, if you see to the right there, there's the Palmetto Trail sign. It says to turn, and there's Skyview Lane. We wouldn't call this a lane, but I'm in the right place. And I'm in the woods. Hallelujah. I love the woods. So tired of road walks, but Gonna knock these out so I can get up in the mountains and be in my happy place. Ooh, this is rough. Some trees down, little branches down, not trees. Weeds growing. Again, makes you second guess. I'm glad there was really good signage back there. But I like this. Look at that. See, easy to get around. Hear dogs in the background, but none have been loose. I didn't bring my dog because I wasn't sure. She's pretty shy. I didn't want there to be a conflict. There's another marker. So we're good to go. I am so happy hiking. I spend 40 hours a week sitting at a desk, and I think this is why I get out and do these crazy things. Like 200 mile, yes, I increased it to 200 miles of virtual walking. I really walk virtually in Key West to Key Largo and back, something like that. And then this venture, doing the entire Palmetto Trail, or what there is of it so far, just gets me out. My happy place. And I like it. Okay, I've never seen so many dead carcasses on one little hike. This is like 3 or 4 miles so far. Don't know what that is. Any guesses? There's some long bones. Maybe, oh, I see a hoof, a deer. And I remember somebody else talking about it. Just don't know what took the deer down. Was it a hunter? Or a cougar? So this is right at mile 8 on the Eutaw Springs Passage. And I just saw this little cutaway. I do know that there's the no trespassing sign over there, but I'm curious, would that be a camping place that's allowed? It's just hard to spot camping areas on this trail, which is why I'm breaking it up into 2 day hikes, as well as the next one will be a day hike. But any advice on camping around here would be greatly appreciated, but that looks pretty cool. I'm approaching wildlife that's alive. All those dead carcasses on the trail. Kind of eerie. But no human ones, so I'm good. I'm not sure what he is. He's got long legs. So what are you hunting? What are you hunting? Oh. Oh, it's fine. I'm glad you said something. I think I would have been totally freaked out if I walked past and found a person in the woods. I'm such a dork. That thing back there was turkey bait because that guy's hunting, which is a little eerie when you're hiking in the woods and there's a guy sitting back there in fatigues and a gun. But he's just trying to get turkey. I did see some back there, a little ways. But anyway, turkey are smarter than me, I think. I think I got distracted by that guy in the woods. Sort of freaked me out a little bit, but he was so kind. Felt really stupid for thinking I saw a real turkey and it was a decoy. But wasn't paying attention and missed my turn. But I made it. There's a few places that aren't marked, and I was on a wide open trail and just thought, hi ho, hi ho. So heads up, pay attention, watch for the yellow markers. Hello, it's lunchtime, yay! I've gone from mile 13 to mile 6. and I'm sort of stealth camping on the roadside because it's that or somebody's personal property. So just trying to stay safe, feed myself calories, and drink water. So what I wanted to talk about is, sorry, there's my eyes. Do you have any hiking rituals, pre-hiking rituals, anything that you do routinely for a hike, whether it's important or just important to you? I'd love to hear it in the comments below. And while you're down there, subscribe, please. And I'll tell you about mine. Oddly enough, I am not a fast food person. Never really loved it. And being in some place like Charleston, when there's so many other options, why would you eat fast food? But way back when I was in Seattle, I would start at 4 or 5 in the morning heading out to a trailhead that might be really far away. And the only thing open would be McDonald's. I started with McDonald's sausage and egg sandwich. Not the best, but and a coffee. And every time I had that, I had a great hike. When I didn't do that, twice, I had not a great hike. So it's become a ritual for me that I have McDonald's before I hike. Doing that grossness to my body. But it makes me perform well for whatever reason. So I do it. And then I have another little thing. This guy here, Waddles, he's on the back of my pack. And he goes with me everywhere I go. I don't know why, and I don't remember how I acquired him, but he's just my hiking buddy. So I'm never really alone. I have Waddles with me, and that makes me happy. So let me know what's important to you to get ready for your hike. Fire is evil. Check that out. That was a nice house. So, road hiking. Around mile 4. Getting finished. I'm going backwards, remember, so I have 4-ish miles to go. Doing really good with my timing. Stick around, because when I get there, you get to see my sweet ride. I don't usually bring it with me on hikes, but today's a beautiful day to enjoy a Jeep ride. So, see you in a few. Well, if you made it this far, you made it through the whole thing. I did 13 miles in 5.5 hours. Not a competition, hike your own hike, but I try to keep myself on top of it so I don't slug around. And it was a great hike. It started out like 45 degrees. It's currently about 65 degrees, and it's beautiful. There's a couple other cars here. I didn't see anybody. Like 13 miles. Well, I saw the locals. Chatted them up when they were willing to chat. But they're just enjoying the country life. And I was working hard, but I loved it. So let me show you, baby, my mud puppy Moxie. This is what this is just my other happy place. In Washington, we used to go off-roading all the time. Having troubles doing that here. Nothing's really close that's not a swamp. But I love her. I love her. We're gonna open the top and do a little topless on Sunday. Yeah, that was my step coming down. So you guys have a fantastic day. Thanks for sticking with me through the whole thing. Please hit subscribe. Please include some comments below. Love to hear from you. And see you next time, okay? Have a great one.